You've seen this dynamic your whole life. The quiet older man in your neighborhood who still drives that faded decade-old sedan. The one nobody pays attention to because he looks ordinary. His daughter just got into a top university overseas. The tuition, paid in full, up front, no loans, no panic, just quiet capability. Your coworker who always shows up in simple clothes, never posts anything flashy online. He has 2 rental properties bringing in monthly income like clockwork. Meanwhile, the guy taking dramatic selfies in front of a luxury SUV, flexing like he's living the dream, hasn't worked in months, is behind on payments, and is drowning, quietly, in debt. This is the real world. And in the real world, the wealthiest people tend to be the quietest ones. The calm, invisible operators who never announce how well they're doing. And almost all of them follow, consciously or not, the exact same principles written by the Italian strategist Niccolò Machiavelli 500 years ago. Principles of power, principles of wealth, principles of stability and control. Today, you're going to learn 9 Machiavellian rules that quietly build real wealth in the modern world. Rules that powerful families, entrepreneurs, and investors have followed for generations, across countries, cultures, and eras. Pay close attention. Every rule has the potential to completely change the way you move. Rule 1. Invisibility is your biggest weapon. Your social media posts get maybe 150 views, but how many of those people actually want you to succeed? 20? Maybe 30? The majority are silently comparing themselves to you and quietly hoping you stumble, not because they're bad people, but because envy is part of human nature. This is why Machiavelli insisted that true strength grows in the shadows. Whenever something good happens, a better job, a business win, a smart investment, your first move should be, stay silent. Machiavelli wrote, "People judge by what they see, not by what is true," meaning, most people can't comprehend your real progress. They only react to what you reveal. So reveal almost nothing. The wealthiest individuals around the world, whether in America, Europe, Asia, or anywhere, often live surprisingly ordinary public lives. They understand that visibility creates vulnerability, jealousy, pressure, requests for money, people copying your approach, people attempting to block your success. Silence eliminates all of that. When you get a raise, don't upgrade your lifestyle overnight. When you earn more, don't rush into status purchases. When you achieve something big, resist the urge to broadcast it. Every time you flex, you create invisible enemies. Across cultures and continents, the poor chase attention, the rich chase privacy. The fewer people who know what you're truly doing, the safer, freer, and wealthier you become. Rule 2. Deploy your money. Don't let it rot. Money sitting still is losing value every single day. Inflation quietly eats it, whether you live in the US, Europe, Australia, or anywhere else. Idle money is like an unassigned soldier. It weakens. Your job is not to hoard money. It's to deploy it into productive missions. A simple framework. 20% save 20%, invest 60%, live. If you earn $3,000 a month, save $600, invest $600, live on $1,800. It feels tight at first, but it builds a habit of discipline that compounds. And where do you invest? Anywhere that grows over time. Index funds, SIPs, auto-invest plans, retirement accounts, dividend stocks, bonds growth portfolios. Doesn't matter which path you choose, what matters is that your money is working. Machiavelli believed fortune favors the bold, not the reckless, but the decisive. Your money must be out there growing, earning, gathering reinforcements. Do not let it sit and die. Rule 3. Stop following the crowd. History shows this again and again. Whenever the masses rush into an opportunity, whether it's crypto, hype stocks, collectibles, housing spikes, that's usually the moment the smart money steps back. Machiavelli warned, "He who builds on the approval of the masses builds on mud." Crowds move emotionally. Crowds move late. Crowds move loudly. Wealth is built quietly, rationally, early. Don't buy something because someone online is shouting about it. Don't chase trends. Don't follow the herd. The world's most successful people don't move with the crowd. They move before it. Independent thinking builds real wealth. Crowd thinking destroys it. Rule 4. Turn one stream into many rivers. Relying on one income is one of the riskiest financial cliffs a person can stand on. One company can collapse. One industry can die. One boss can decide your fate. One paycheck can vanish without warning. This is true in every country, every economy. Machiavelli taught rulers never to depend on a single ally, fortress, or source of strength. Your main income, your job, is not your destination. It's your foundation. Use it to build additional rivers: freelancing, digital products, consulting, online skills, rental income, content creation, e-commerce dividends, small local services, anything you can monetize quietly. Across the world, the wealthy are diversified. They are never cornered, never dependent, never fragile. One river can evaporate. A network of rivers creates a self-sustaining ecosystem. That's how financial kingdoms survive. Rule 5. Protect your kingdom legally and silently. In the modern world, legal structure is armor. If you run a business, even a tiny one, build the right structure from day one. Sole proprietorship, partnership, LLC, corporation, whatever fits your scale. Why? So no lawsuit, tax issue, or contractual problem ever reaches your personal house, car, savings, or family assets. Worldwide, wealthy families use layers of trusts, holding companies, separate entities, asset protection structures. This isn't about hiding. It's about shielding. Machiavelli believed a ruler should build fortresses, but know when to hide them. Your financial life needs shields no one can see, protections no one knows about, and never reveal your plans publicly. Every time you talk, you invite interference, criticism, jealousy, skepticism, sabotage. Build it, protect it, say nothing. Rule 6. Avoid excess comfort. Comfort is the slowest poison. The moment you think, my job is secure, my income is enough, I'm doing fine, you've already plateaued. Comfort weakens nations, companies, families, and individuals. Machiavelli warned rulers to remain alert, adaptive, unpredictable. In your world, that means keep learning new skills, keep building new income sources, keep saving, keep investing, keep improving. Comfort whispers, stay where you are. Growth whispers, keep going. If you sacrifice comfort now, you gain power later. If you seek comfort now, you lose power later. Rule 7. Never show your entire hand. The less people know about your abilities, resources, and plans, the harder it is for anyone to undermine you. No one needs to know how much you earn, how much you save, how much you invest, what you're building, who you're connected to, where your money is going, what your next move is. Hidden strength is the most dangerous kind. When people underestimate you, they leave openings. They expose weaknesses. They fail to prepare. Machiavelli believed a ruler should hide both power and vulnerability. You become untouchable when no one can read you. Rule 8. Control perception, not people. Real power is not loud. Real power is not dramatic. Real power is psychological. You don't need to act rich. You don't need to explain your decisions. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. The less you share, the more they wonder. The less you show, the more they assume. The less you explain, the more powerful you appear. Let people see simplicity. Let them underestimate you. Let them stay curious. Behind closed doors, you're building an empire piece by piece. Without noise, without attention, without interference. Mystery is a strategic asset, and the world respects what it cannot predict. Rule 9. Build your dynasty in whispers. Reveal it in echoes. The greatest victories are never announced. They are realized quietly, privately, silently. No one sees the late-night learning, the deals made without fanfare, the habits built alone, the sacrifices no one claps for, the discipline that earns no applause, the investments made without telling a soul. But these invisible actions create visible empires. Loud people want attention. Quiet people build legacies. A true king never announces victory. History does that for him. Across nations and across centuries, wealth has always worked this way. The treasure is not the luxury, not the flex, not the display. The treasure is silent freedom, the financial independence no one knows you have, the power no one can measure, the peace no one can buy. Build in the dark, grow in the dark. Protect your peace the way you protect your money. Move like smoke. Present, but impossible to grasp. Over time, your silence will speak louder than their noise. Your discipline will outlast their opinions. Your wealth will outlive their attention. Because fortune does not shout, fortune whispers, and only those who move silently hear it.